Picture this. You're walking down a busy city street, the sounds of urban life swirling around you. Or perhaps you're idly scrolling through your social media feed, a constant stream of images and updates vying for your attention. And then, amidst the crowd or the digital noise, you spot a young man, seemingly relaxed, hand tucked down the front of his trousers. It's not a quick adjustment, a fleeting moment. It's a settled, casual gesture, almost as if he's found a comfortable resting place. This seemingly private act is now a common sight in public spaces, from bustling parks to busy shopping areas. Once considered a private mannerism, this act has quietly and subtly become part of our everyday landscape, a new normal in public behavior. It can be seen everywhere, from the vibrant street scenes of London to the sunny boulevards of Los Angeles. The men who do it aren't all the same. They come from diverse backgrounds and ethnicities, each with their own unique style, but the gesture is a strangely intimate act performed openly, blurring the lines between private and public behavior. Why this gesture, though? What drives someone to seek comfort in such a personal and seemingly vulnerable way, especially when surrounded by strangers in a crowded public space? It challenges our preconceived ideas of personal space and acceptable public conduct, forcing us to reconsider the unspoken rules of social interaction. Yet, despite its intimate nature, it's generally not perceived as aggressive or disruptive. Is it a sign of disrespect for social norms, an assertion of hypermasculinity, a display of dominance? Or is it simply a search for a moment of personal comfort and reassurance in an increasingly stressful and overwhelming world? Whatever the reason, its prevalence is undeniable. A silent signal, a subtle statement, woven into the complex nonverbal vocabulary of a generation navigating the challenges of modern life. By carefully observing when and where it happens, noting the context and the individuals involved, we can begin to unravel the mystery and start to understand its underlying meaning and the motivations behind it. This journey is about more than just observing a quirky habit or a strange trend. It's about exploring the deeper themes of comfort, stress, identity, and how we communicate complex emotions and needs without uttering a single word. The hand in trousers gesture, seemingly simple on the surface, is actually a window into the complex interplay of human psychology, underlying biological drives, and the ever-shifting landscape of social norms and cultural expectations. It's a subtle story, unfolding in plain sight, of how we seek comfort, express ourselves, and navigate the often conflicting demands of our inner selves in the public world. Pop culture doesn't just reflect society, it's a dynamic force. It acts as a mirror, showing us who we are, but also as a sculptor, molding our perceptions and behaviors. It's a constant dialogue between what we value and what we aspire to be. It shapes it, dictating trends and influencing everything from fashion choices to social norms, especially among younger generations who are highly susceptible to its allure. The hand in trousers gesture is everywhere, a seemingly small detail that speaks volumes about contemporary style. It's prevalent in music and film, especially among influential figures who inadvertently set the standard for what's considered cool and collected. British rapper Central C is often seen embodying this relaxed posture. He's often seen with his hand tucked into his tracksuit, a signature move that has become synonymous with his brand. It's a look copied by millions, demonstrating the power of celebrity influence and the desire to emulate admired figures. Actors like Tom Hardy and Kit Harington, known for their roles and personal style, have also been photographed in this pose, further solidifying its place in the cultural lexicon. This pose lends it a sense of rugged confidence, suggesting a laid-back yet self-assured demeanor. When celebrities adopt this gesture, whether consciously or not, it becomes more than a habit. It transforms into a statement. It's a style, an attitude, a brand of cool that resonates with audiences worldwide. Young men learn by imitation, absorbing cues from their surroundings and the figures they admire. Pop culture icons provide a blueprint, offering a visual guide to navigate the complexities of modern masculinity. This blueprint defines what's considered confident and authentic, shaping perceptions of ideal male behavior. The gesture fits perfectly, seamlessly integrating into the current fashion landscape. It aligns with the relaxed, nonchalant vibe of streetwear and urban culture, where comfort and authenticity reign supreme. Repeated across platforms, amplified by social media and the constant stream of online content, it becomes ingrained as a normal part of masculine body language, an unconscious habit adopted by many. The visibility of this behavior in pop culture, through movies, music videos, and social media, is a key reason for its spread, transforming it from a personal quirk into a widespread trend. Celebrities may not intend to start trends, and often are unaware of the impact of their seemingly casual actions, but their influence gives private habits public approval, normalizing behaviors that might otherwise be overlooked. In the end, pop culture turns, through its pervasive reach and influence, a personal comfort gesture into a widely accepted symbol of style, a testament to its power to shape our perceptions and behaviors. The hand in trousers pose. It's a gesture we've all likely seen, and perhaps even made ourselves. But what does it really mean? To truly understand this gesture, we need to look beneath the surface, beyond the immediate assumption. We need to delve into the psychology behind it. Body language is often subconscious, a silent language that speaks volumes without us even realizing it. It's often a way to cope with underlying anxiety or stress, a nonverbal outlet for internal pressures. Experts in the field of behavioral psychology often call the hand in trousers move a displacement activity, a behavior similar to fiddling with a pen or tapping your foot when nervous. It's a way to release pent-up energy. The abdomen in particular is a vulnerable area of the human body, and therefore placing a hand there can be interpreted as a subtle, almost instinctive form of self-protection. For many individuals, it serves as a self-soothing mechanism. The gentle warmth and slight pressure can have a calming effect on the nervous system, providing a sense of grounding. Imagine, for instance, a young man standing at a crowded concert, feeling somewhat exposed and vulnerable in the large crowd. Almost unconsciously, his hand slips into his waistband, providing a sense of grounding and security amidst the chaos. It's essentially a coping mechanism, a subtle way to manage feelings of social stress, unease, and awkwardness in various situations. So it's important to remember that this gesture isn't necessarily about defiance or disrespect. More often than not, it's simply about seeking a sense of comfort, reassurance, and security in the moment. It's akin to a child finding solace with a favorite blanket. As adults, we often develop new and subtle ways to self-soothe and regulate our emotions. In a way, the gesture can be seen as a modern comfort blanket, subtly helping people navigate the complexities and pressures of public life. Ultimately, it's a physical response deeply connected to underlying psychological needs, and it's important to recognize that it's not just a conscious choice, but often an unconscious, automatic response. Therefore, understanding this gesture as a displacement activity, a subtle form of self-soothing, helps to demystify the behavior and shed light on its true meaning. It's a deeply ingrained habit for some, ultimately rooted in our fundamental human need for comfort, security, and emotional regulation. The science of touch reveals why this gesture feels so good. Oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, is released during positive touch, even self-touch. Placing a hand on the abdomen or down the trousers can trigger a mild oxytocin release, calming the body. This small dose helps lower stress hormones and brings a sense of relaxation. It's a quick, subconscious way to self-regulate in a stressful world. Other self-soothing behaviors, rubbing temples, hugging oneself, work the same way. The hand in trousers gesture is part of this family of comfort-seeking acts. The body instinctively knows how to find relief even in public. This isn't just a social trend, it's rooted in our biology. The gesture persists because it delivers real, tangible comfort. In the age of social media, the line between public and private is blurred. Celebrities are constantly photographed, and their habits, like the hand in trousers pose, become normalized. What was once private is now a recognizable, even fashionable stance. As more celebrities are seen doing it, the gesture loses its strangeness and becomes mainstream. Young fans see their idols adopt the pose and subconsciously accept it as normal. The celebrity effect acts as powerful social proof, easing any awkwardness about the gesture. If it's good enough for a global superstar, it's good enough for anyone. Celebrities become trendsetters, paving the way for wider acceptance. Their personal habits, broadcast to millions, shape what's considered normal. The hand in trousers pose is a perfect example of a private act made public. Celebrities aren't making a statement, they're just seeking comfort. But their visibility turns a personal habit into a cultural trend. Societal norms are always evolving. What was once taboo can become acceptable, and the hand in trousers gesture is proof. Past generations valued formality, hands out of pockets, strict posture. Today, authenticity and comfort are prized, and rigid codes have relaxed. Streetwear and casual fashion encourage a laid-back attitude, making the gesture fit right in. It signals a move away from old standards toward personal comfort. Changing ideas about masculinity also play a role. Modern men are encouraged to be self-aware and prioritize well-being. A self-soothing gesture is now seen as self-awareness, not weakness. Not everyone agrees. Some still see the gesture as inappropriate. But generational divides are common during social change. The pose sits at the heart of a cultural conversation about comfort and authenticity. Its acceptance shows the power of youth culture to reshape social rules. Today, personal comfort often trumps public formality. For some, the hand in trousers gesture is more than comfort. It's quiet rebellion. It's a way to push back against expectations and assert identity in a regulated world. Slightly taboo, it signals a disregard for conventional rules, a subtle, "I'll stand how I want." In subcultures like drill and grime, body language is part of group identity. The gesture becomes a badge of authenticity and anti-establishment sentiment. Adolescence is a time of experimenting with identity, and adopting edgy gestures is part of that process. For some, it's a conscious choice, a non-verbal way to communicate attitude. It's a form of swagger, a challenge to expectations. For others, it's just habit, but for many it's both comfort and self-expression. The gesture's complexity lies in its mix of unconscious habit and deliberate style. Sometimes the simplest explanation is best physical comfort. Modern trousers can be restrictive and the groin is a sensitive area. The gesture may start as a practical adjustment for comfort or fit. Temperature regulation is another factor. Hands are cold. The groin is warm. Sometimes it's about warming up, other times about cooling down. Minor irritations, itchiness, chafing, are common, and a quick scratch can turn into a resting hand. These are basic physiological responses to everyday discomfort. Often the gesture is just about meeting the body's immediate needs. The psychological and social meanings build on this foundation of physical comfort. For many, it's simply a practical habit. The gesture is demystified when we see it as a response to physical needs. There's no single reason why young men put their hands down their trousers. The gesture sits at the crossroads of biology, psychology, and culture. It's about physical comfort, stress relief, and sometimes self-expression. Oxytocin, displacement activity, celebrity influence, all play a part. For some, it's habit. For others, a statement. Pop culture and shifting norms make it more visible and accepted. Understanding this gesture means seeing how these forces intersect. It's a simple